Howdy, y'all. Alrighty. It's gardening time, y'all. Alright. These are my tomato and pepper rows. You got an assortment of what I've done so far. Alright. See, what I've done is everything used to look like that. Mom spread some of the Black Cow topsoil fertilizer, and I'm raking it up into rows. Okay, so first what I did is for my tomatoes and peppers, I paced out every footfall. I made a mark in the soil, and that's where I went back. First, I just raked it up, and there wasn't much here to rake. And you see what I done? I just raked it from one direction, and then I didn't get until about right here till I figured out, alright, cut down the soil that you tilled up and do the same on both sides. So that's what I've been doing. Now that row isn't perfect, but some are wider and bigger than others. Look at all those wisteria. About the only thing they're good for. They're a parasite. They may look pretty now. They're good for bees, making their honey. And they look pretty right now. But they're a parasite. They literally bring them trees down. Kind of like sin that so easily entangles us. You need to let it down. Let the weight of sin that so easily entangles us, let it aside. Alright. There's a word right there in Greek and Hebrews right there. Literally, it's a trap. Sin is a trap that Satan sets for us. It looks so appealing, but when you're in it, you know you're caught. I bet you didn't think you'd get a little Bible lesson in there off of a wisteria plant. But there you go. So I kept doing it. This is the other day. That's why, I did this the other day. And that's why it looks dry compared to this, which I just did this row. It might take me maybe 5 minutes to do each row like this. It's back-breaking labor, but once you figure out how to do it, it's not as hard. You know, there's an easy way and a hard way. The easy way would be to get a tractor and run through here, you know. But I don't have one, and this wouldn't work right here. So I'm going to keep doing this for my pepper and tomatoes. Read on, see what I got to do for my bush beans. If it's the same 3 feet and 18 inches apart, I'll do the same and carry it on. And then over here, I'm going to plant my squash. I got some butternut, some crookneck, some early ones. I'm going to plant the early ones now, because that's what the box and the seed thing said. And then, as y'all know, down here, that's the salad patch. And I'll read on that, on how far, spacing and all that. And I still got to get this. See all that stuff that's grown up? I got to get some of that out. But I'm going to be getting this up. My mom and Aaron get back. They wanted to help me too. Well, Mom did, so it wouldn't just be me doing it. I'm going to ask them to get the weeds out and the rocks that have come up in here. And I'll plant them. But we got some Black Cow that I'll put in the row where I'm planting. And I'll do that for all of them. And I'll see. Y'all see that when I get there. I'm going to read on it and make sure I plant them for my tomatoes. It's 18 inches apart between each plant, but I think you can plant the yellow pear closer together. Alright, I'll be seeing y'all. Alrighty, folks. Mom and Aaron came home and they got the rocks and the weeds out of this section right here. And there's Aaron over there.
Okay, now cut it. No. That's gonna be...
There's weeds over there. That didn't all come from right over here. While they've been doing that, been working over here where we're going to plant the corn and our herbs. This right here, this is going to be our herbs section. And this right here is going to be our corn section. I'm going to have 3 rows spaced 3 feet apart. Not making the dumb mistake I made last year and planting them too close together. Okay, you got that. Alright, and then we got that short row. Okay. And from what I understand, corn is pollinated by the wind, and the wind blows this way predominantly because that's a big open section. It'll probably be cut over soon because they clear cut it last year. But yeah. And then over here, I divided it up. This section from here to there and back, that will be for our beans, which we plant in May, and it's April. That on and that rest of that section, that is for our various squash varieties. We've got crookneck. Well, we got early crookneck. I don't know if we'll plant the other regular crookneck. And then we've got some butternut squash. Okay. And as you know, the bottom down there along that strip is for our salad. You know, broccoli, lettuce, carrots, cabbage. We don't have any cabbage. We're gonna get some onions. Just different various salad stuff. And we got some Swiss chard. And yeah, I'll show y'all when we get to it. Look what I found right here, y'all. I think it's just a brown snake. Darn it, adjust camera. There. Yep. It was right there. This little thing came wiggling out. Trying to bite my glove, but he's not succeeding to bite me. I'm going to take him on down to, not the oasis, probably just over there. Let him go. I can feel him trying to bite this. He's suckered in. Look at what that snake has done. Tied himself on a knot around this beech tree. Well, folks, we're on the other side. And I'm measuring up my rows for my salad stuff. If my phone would focus, there we go. Got it written down right there. This is April. Alright. That's what I'm going to try to do. I'm going to make a row for each, few rows for each plant. And go from there. Look at these pretty flowers Mom's got. Hummingbird feeder. Peonia. Well, look at there, look at there. Got my corn planted. Everywhere you see one of them dark spots, I got a kernel of corn down there. And look at that. Properly spaced. Alright. Now, don't be surprised, but look. I've only got these few rows set up because I'm going to do succession planting. like I'll plant this. All right, you got your broccoli, you got lettuce, carrots. No, one of them's carrots and Swiss chard and spinach. I can't remember which one's which, but I got it. I did it about in the same order as I have on that sheet, notebook paper. What I'm going to do is plant the rest of my stuff for April this weekend, Lord willing, because tomorrow night and the next night it's supposed to get down to like 33 and 34. Tomorrow it's supposed to be windy, blowing it in, and then tonight's supposed to get down to 52, but tomorrow 33. So, in a conversation with my agriculture teacher, telling her about what I'm doing, what I've been doing. I'm not going to plant until this weekend because it's supposed to warm up after the 2 days, and they're not even really much of a difference in the high, just the low. Anyways, I'll see y'all on the next part, and I hope to have it up soon. I got another video up today too. Several. 3. I come in threes, just 3-round burst. Alright. See y'all. Take care.